welcome back to Frequency Online Math. So we are going to talk about tautologies and what contradictions. So what is this tautology? Tautology is simply where the end product you are going to get is what true. No matter what, you are going to get true. True throughout the whole world table. If you are not getting through, that is not what a tautology. Then what is contradiction of tautology trying to tell us? It's just the negation of what tautology. If you are getting false throughout the whole table, you are having what contradiction. You understand? So this contingency, what is it trying to tell us? When you have true, false, true, false, true, false. So that one is what contingency. So let's read from the board. Tautology is a compound proposition which is always true for every value of its propositional variable. That is, all its end products are what? True. You understand? For example, if I have a truth table, let me say that P, P, then let's say P or not P. P or not P represented as P or not P. That is what? A tautology. So let's check whether it's a tautology. This P, this is not P. Okay, so P or not P, we are going to have P, sorry, or this, alright, this or P or not P. So we are going to have P or not P. So we'll be having what? I'll just have only two columns because I don't have space. True. Okay. Negation of P is what? False. Good. Negation of truth is what? False. Can decide to have this my table like this. Not P. Negation of truth is false. Negation of let me put it like this. Truth false. Truth false. Negation of false is what? True. So our end product must give us what? True. That means that explains to us what tautology is. You understand? If the end product is not true, that means not what? A tautology. So P or not P. So what is it going to be? This and this. Or what is all trying to tell us? That truth false is what in or is what true. So truth false in or is what true. So we're going to have what true. Then false true in or is also what true. So do you see that the whole table is what? The outcome, the end product is what? True. If you continue doing it, you see that all of them are what? True. So this one is example for what? The tautology. Now let's go for contradiction. 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 So example of contradiction, if we have P and not P. So this is P and not P. So what are we going to have? This is P, this is not P, this is P and not P, right? So what are we going to have? If we have true, negation of true is false. If we have false, negation of false is what? True. So P and not P. Then true false is what? It doesn't tolerate rubbish. You understand? It doesn't what? Tolerate what? No, rubbish. So true false is what? Automatically what? False. And is very what? Strict. Then false true is also what? False. So do you see that contradiction is what? You are having what? False at what? The outcome. Then contingency. Okay, let me do for contingency. Let me say I'm having P P. Let me go for the one that likes tolerating. P or Q. P or Q will be like this. P Q. P or Q. So if I'm having true, this one will be false, right? So P or Q will be what? Will be true, right? Then true, false will still give us true. But the thing is that maybe I cannot actually derive the contingency now. I don't know, but maybe if we start solving some questions and we get to the one that we are having true false, uh you are going to see it. That one is for contingency, so maybe cannot get it now. Or should I use that one? If we start solving question, I'll still tell you. So that's it for contingency. If the outcome is alternative, it's true or false, you know it's what contingency. Thank you for watching and may God bless you. Bye bye.